Hi friends, I'm Bhavna Sharma and you're watching a Man Infoline. I have with me in the studio today Dr. Vikram Kharab, who is an English professor in Kurukshetra University. Sir, I extend a hearty welcome to you.
Thank you.
1947 partition. I don't think there has been anybody who's not been touched by this moment. If you talk about India or Pakistan, everybody has suffered this story, and I think if you talk about the stories, Dr. Kharab has a story to narrate. Sir, how did it touch you?
Actually, no any Indian can forget 1947. It directly appealed to every Indian. And you saw on 14th of this month, Pulwama attack.
Yes.
This is the repercussion of 1947 partition. Had there not been this partition, picture would have been totally different. So actually I'm a teacher of a university. So we have prescribed a novel by Khushwant Singh, Train to Pakistan. Khushwant Singh created a protagonist, Jagat Singh. He is a number 10, he is a badmash. But Khushwant Singh has woven a love story through this Holocaust. He loves a Muslim girl, Nurun Baksh. And when riots broke out, how Jagat Singh, he sacrificed his life. That is very touching. In order to save his girlfriend, Nura, some fanatical people tied a string because the train had to pass, and many Muslims were sitting on the roof of train, so that when the train crosses, these people may fall down, and then they cut them into pieces. Somehow Jagat Singh comes to know about it, and then he decides to go there and to save their lives. You see, he was cutting down this string with his kripan, with his knife. He was a Sikh actually. And here comes the train. The train was coming, he was cutting down the string. And the Badmash people, the Malli and his gang, they shot him down. A bullet enters his body, but still he is able to cut down the string. And as he cuts down the string, he falls down on the rail, and the train goes safely to Pakistan. It is this very train which was having a number of Muslims from India, and in this very train his beloved Nurun Baksh and her family was there. So that Khushwant Singh's narrative is very touching, that even in India, a number 10 is so passionate. If a badmash can sacrifice his life in order to save others' lives, why can't we? Why can't we do something for these people who are being tortured? So that story, that moment through this novel came very close to me, and it disturbs me many times. So that's why we have prescribed this novel, in order to awaken people's interest, emotions, passions, that ultimately killing can't be a solution. Nowadays, what is happening? The world is going towards Third World War. Do you think war is a solution to anything? Not at all.
Not at all.
So ultimately, after great 2 world wars were fought, what happened ultimately? Eventually, people have to come and sit, and they compromised in a way. If we have to compromise, not to do before war, why to after war?
Yes.
Why after killing so many people? So let us save. This is atomic time. Every country, our neighboring countries, all are atomic powers. So do we think that by attacking upon, what does Pakistan and other people think? That by attacking our soldiers, what can they get ultimately? So Hinduism, I'm not talking of Hindutva. Hinduism is a way of life. If we accept it, tolerance, theory of live and let live, ultimately we have to believe it. Then we can create some harmony among people.
Actually, sir is right. Revenge is not the answer. Yeah. And sir, if I talk about the exhibition as well as the program that was conducted today at MRIIRS International Institute of Research and Studies on 1947, the partition, what would you say about that?
Oh, really, it's a wonderful job. Though I didn't personally, now I will visit. So, but I heard the lecture delivered by Dr. Bhalla. And I found your students very curious, voracious listeners, audience they are. They raise so many pertinent questions. So I congratulate you and your institution. It is well organized.
Thank you so much for sparing your valuable time. And before you leave, what is one message you want to give out to all our audience?
We are a young country. And if we talk about politics, if we talk about religion, culture, education or anything, actually young minds play a great role. Ultimately, young minds should come ahead. Especially because I am today here in your studio and in your institute. So I want to say to your students here that they should come out to create harmony in this turbulent scenario which is going on in our country.
Thank you so much for this wonderful message, Dr. Kharab. With this, I'll end the entire conversation. Thank you so much for sparing your valuable time.
Oh, thank you. So great, so nice.
For more such information and videos, keep watching MR Infoline.